wish you just told me.
Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. We're gonna start putting Carmex and lotion on. You're hearing a pump. Hopefully it's not too loud, but I can't do anything about it. And swipe into my rice ceramide. And speaking of ceramides, I'm just using the mirror. I'm not necessarily using this palette today, but it's been almost 2 years since I put together the video about ceramides, and it was always because of timing. And then I lost a bunch of footage at one point, and then I was frustrated, blah, 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 but it was mostly timing. I kept wanting to put it out. I made it during summer. Like, it was late summer, early fall when I made it. And because of that, I wanted to wait till winter. But then I had some footage problems, blah, blah, blah. It didn't happen. So I was like, okay, well, I can't put it out in the summer. So I waited. And then I waited again. And I waited some more. And now winter is disappearing on me. We have a couple weeks until it's officially spring. Even though it already feels like spring outside. You can feel the change at night, I feel. The timing is a little off. But I was like, I have to post it now. It's now or never. And I like the video too much for it to be never. I just wanted it to be timed correctly. And I don't know why I couldn't manage to just stop overthinking it. And being like, oh, I need to tweak this. This isn't perfect. I need to do that. I wish I had. And just get it done. Diligently do it. Stop making up imaginary scenarios into which I shouldn't be doing something just so that I can convince myself it's not the right time. So it's up now. No. But anyway, I really just wanted to do an updated situation. So this is the makeup that I have been doing lately all the time. I just added something to it the other day because I was filming a video and I was like, oh, I like that. And it was basically just a blush on the cheek. But I think it's springtime, you know, blush season is over. What I call blush season is over. But I'm not ready to let go of blush. So this year, blush season is spring. I have it all. It is 1, 2, 3. Oh, I do not have it all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 products. Give or take 8. And may or may not. 9. Okay. Because the only thing that changes is the eyeshadow. So I may use one from a pan. I may use this single. I may use like this, a single. One of these colors like this. It's shimmery, but it's still brown. So basically on the eye, anything brown. Anything brown. Anything brown. The only debate that happens sometimes with this is whether I'm gonna do a full face or not. But let's do the eyes and see how we feel. Alright, we're gonna start with brows, of course. Okay. And then just go under. Should I bring you in a little? Okay, get them as even as possible. Then go with this brown mascara that I got on Temu. Long Extension Brown by Capuvini. I don't know, any brown mascara will do, honestly, but this is the one I have, and I like it. I liked it on my lashes, and then I took it to my eyebrows because I wanted them to be like a softer but dark brown. I wanted them to be a softer dark brown instead of just like a pale, like an ashy brown. I think the only thing I have is like this ashy brown pencil, which would be okay, but this one was like, I don't know. It just felt more saturated, more like brown, like a reddish tint to it and everything. So, and then it acted like eyebrow holding gel. Some days I get the eyebrows to stand up higher than other days. Alright, moving on, because the whole thing about this this routine is that it's quick. So, alright, we'll put on a little foundation. Let's start with concealer and see how I feel. What if I just do some concealer? Face is moisturized. We just need to hit, you know what I'm saying? The high traffic area under the eye. And this can come with color correcting or whatever, because the whole thing is, because this is my go-to makeup right now, there's always gonna be variations, right? So this is basically bare minimum variation of my daily makeup. So you're not, the total maximum amount of products is probably like, is 10 if I include foundation and I include like this dewy finish that I spray on the puff. I don't know if that counts. Now, according to the variation of the day, it depends. Today's variation, maybe I'll show you all the variations, but on different days. Today we're just doing the very basic one. Just doing the under eye here. Get up in the corner. Get down, down, down. Since we're not doing foundation or anything, we don't want too stark a contrast, but we do want the evenness. Then that one's really bright though, that's why I had to make it a thin layer. I want to get and that's Maybelline, but I need some different concealer, honestly. Anybody with some good concealers for under eye, please let me know. Eyeliner is always part, even when it's bare minimum. And I'm just doing the outer and the inner. Okay, for eyeliner, that's all I want to do. Just a little outer inner. I'm just going to put a little bit of the eyeshadow on, just a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. And then we're going to put on the mascara. If I had any bottom lashes, I'd put them there too, but I don't. Eyes. Right? And then basically the piece de resistance. I get that off good. That's just the Carmex. Anybody else? I use Carmex and Vaseline as lip masks at night. And when I rub it off in the morning, either like with a towel, paper towel, or like a washcloth, the dead skin just comes right off. Now, today I put Carmex on right before I started, like when I started the video, for maximum hydration, for maximum, like, you know, moisture. But last night I didn't use Carmex, I used Vaseline. Alright, this is This is bare minimum variation. This now just became, you know, I love a compilation. If you know anything about this channel, you'll quickly learn how much I love a compilation video. So this is now my daily makeup and all its variations, you know. It's a rendition of 6 Days Same Face. The reason why I say rendition is because I don't know if this will have 6 renditions. I'm just doing, I haven't really counted them. So today's variation only required 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of the 10 products. Anyway, this is my makeup. See you guys in day 2. Welcome to day 2. This morning it smells like spring. Normally I would show you what time it is on my phone, but you know, if you don't know, I'm in the midst of using my phone as a camera these days, just until I can afford another camera. I'm not gonna lie to you. I slept with the makeup in my eyebrows. So I was just wiping the remnants off because, you know, the day and the night took its toll. I was up till 6 a.m. again. So let's get to it. Do everything we did yesterday. Plus, since this is a variant, today I am gonna put on foundation. I already say that it smells like spring this morning. I was hit with like a full spring attack. It's Tuesday, March 10th. And happy International Women's Month. Or no, I think it's just Happy Women's Month. And it was International Women's Day. It was March 8th. So happy belated International Women's Day. How will you celebrate? These are, to me, these kinds of things are what make daily life less mundane, a little more enriching. When you learn something, when you participate in stuff, it just makes life very enjoyable. Yesterday was National Napping Day. I love a side quest holiday. And I did, in fact, take a nap. All of this is stuff that you saw yesterday, so we're just breezing through it here. Today, we're just gonna add a little under here like that. Only in the corner. Oops. So yesterday, I used 55 by accident. I knew it was lighter than normal. I mean, not like 60 is the darkest, but it's definitely darker than 55. But anyway, this is what I'm supposed to be using. I put the wrong concealer. Oh, so that's 60. And then let me show you what I used yesterday. By accident. I'm still in the market for nude concealer anyway, but anyway. You see the difference? 55. I'm gonna get closer. 55, 60. So 60 is what I use. 55 I have for extra brightening. Just because they're both so light. They're really only good for under eye. The rest of my face, if I put it on the rest of my face, it looks very unnatural. I think I'm going to use my finger today. I can't get TV off out of my head. I just keep hearing somebody got to do it. I'm making niggas mad. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. I'm going to go ahead and throw this away. I didn't necessarily have any immediate reaction, but I'm afraid that I'm pushing it. Say goodbye to the discontinued friend of ours. Goodbye, Flesh Tiramisu. I wish you had lasted a little longer as a brand. Just put a little bit. Primer. Foundation. This is the dubious place. I am magic. I was using the app Index recently to digitally catalog my clothes, just so I can start to really build my dream closet one step at a time. This looks exceptionally red today. We're just gonna blot. I don't normally blot, but every once in a while when I feel like I need to blot, I do. I'm gonna touch up my eyebrow. I'm gonna touch up my eyebrow. Boom. Okay. I just feel like right now I'm like in my cool tone era. All right. One and done. Variation. Day 2, variation 2. This one has foundation. Very simple variations. No. Just the only difference today was eyeliner in the bottom corner, a foundation. We didn't change the type of brown. You know what? We should have changed the type of brown eyeshadow, but this one's just fine. I miss 6 days, same face. I still have to do one that I've been thinking about. I won't tell you because it'll ruin the surprise. I'm actually gonna add that. Where's my taupe singlet? There it is. This is the Pat McGrath telescopic taupe. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of that. Pretty. Spread it a little. Put some earrings on. Gotta go. See ya in day. Oh, see you in either later today or in day 3. You'll probably just see me later today do this third variation. This is the last day of this because I have not kept up with it at all. And I don't deserve this series. Do all kinds of shit today. I'm supposed to go to the UPS store. I was supposed to finish this essay. I was supposed to get started on some grant work. I was supposed to go till 9, 8 a.m. It's closer to 9. And of course I had to stay up and pump and blah, 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 blah. This will be oh, this is the one I want anyway. This will be, that's where Nina is. It was in my other purse. Anyway, what was I about to say? Today's makeup is gonna be the full shebang of my everyday makeup, so I'm pretty sure I didn't do that variation yet here. I did it on my everyday channel. Like, it's not that I post every day, it's just like everyday things channel. Because I was doing my makeup and I was, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so today looks like we're doing the whole 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My eyeliner, 8. Somebody's missing. Oh, foundation. And then I have to take my hair down because it's a mess. Let us do the eyes. I'm using the Chocolates by Julia Mini, the mini palette, as my brown for the dye. I'm going to use these two. Oh, these two. Putting it all over. Kind of getting it up under the brow, but not really. This is probably my favorite on the go brown palette because I have all these nudes in here. Got a fairly bright nude here, and it's like very warm toned. Yeah, this one here, like you can, I don't really know how to do that, but this one, this other one is very like neutral brown, and this one's a very cool, slightly deep brown. I find this one to be my very, very subtle deepening of the eye, and especially if I have on a different color, I can use this to deepen the eye, like, you know, just like give it a little bit of deep without like using black, which would make it like, you know, a little more, like deepen it more. This one is more of a like a soft deepener. And then the two shimmers here. This one is looser than this one, and I think this one's my favorite though. This one's got a reddish coppery hue, which is really great, but this one's got like a, I don't know, like a bronzy kind of, but not like copper bronze. It's like a cool metal bronze. All right, and you see that lovely little eye inside again. Hold up. Can y'all even see? Oh, yep. Can you see that? Inside. And then outside. This pencil is shot. Like, I know it's a little too old to be using because I normally don't have to do all this. Don't way too much. Mascara. I'm watching that movie. Not movie. I'm watching a series. Something very bad is going to happen. I only did episode 1, but man, oh man. It feels like I love a limited series because I think it is a callback to the TV special. So if you're not my age, if you're young here, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you found me. I hope this is a nice little escape, relaxing, safe space for you to learn from somebody older in the community. Anyway, I mean, don't like learn makeup from me. Just any life lessons I might give. Anyway, to explain that, what I'm saying, I'm sure you at least know what a TV is. So I want to explain that. But anyway, on TV, they used to have, especially public channels like Fox, ABC, CBS, even PBS. This was public television, but it was like damn, I'm gonna have to explain public TV for real. Except for, there's PBS, which was a public process, like a non-profit. But then there was like public TV, the TV you didn't have to pay extra for. Like if you had a TV that you plug into the wall, or if you had an antenna, you could access these channels essentially for free. You're paying your electric bill, obviously, but cable was different. This was just like the broadcasting that was available. It came with TV access. Anyway, so they used to show a lot of things. Some of them would be like a block of kids programs from after school hours. So like 4 to 7, there'd be like a block of children's programs, or like something like 4 to 6 or 3 to 6, something like that. Because then you have the evening news that usually came on around 6 or 7. And then you have a little block of primetime television, which was like the sitcoms and the dramas for older people and slightly older teens. That was like 6, 7 to maybe 10, 11 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock, they would put out that message talking about, do you know where your kids are? And then it'd be like the 10 or 11 o'clock news. Oh, ABC was another channel. A lot of these places that you see that have streaming capabilities now, they're just public television, not public television, but there were basic television channels that want to appeal to the modern day. So like, yeah, like Peacock, that's NBC. Paramount, I think that's CBS. ABC has one, but I think they're like mashed together with somebody else. So anyway, sometimes during that kids block, they would have a television special, or during that primetime block, they would have a television special where it was some movie. It'd play every day. And usually when you're watching a movie, it comes on in a certain hour, a certain block of time. You might have to wait until like next Friday to see it again, or if it was a very popular movie, it was pretty much running like every day at a certain hour, every day at some point in the day. But the point is, this one would be like, a series is usually something that you wait all week for. So if I had a television series back then, it would be like, and next week, you know how sometimes they'll release something weekly or whatever. It was like that. You have to wait till next Saturday, or you have to wait till next, Thursday. We're talking about weekday programming. So yeah, next Wednesday at 6, no, next Wednesday at 4:30, it will be your program. So you watch it, whatever, a different episode. Some series, especially the ones for kids, they showed every day, but it'd be a different episode every day, you know, your regular storyline. But if it's like a sitcom or drama and stuff, you'd have to wait till next week, like stuff like that. So limited series remind me of that, like that primetime television that we had to wait all week for. But in the after school specials, or in the TV special, they would be showing it every day. It would be like 4 days, 4-part series of whatever the hell. So back to back to back, you get this thing at that same hour. And sometimes the whole episode would be like an hour. It'd be much longer than usual. It's probably in actuality like 40 minutes because of all the commercial breaks. But it was really exciting, and I love TV specials. They just had a different air to it. It wasn't a regular series, but it wasn't as glossy as a movie. It just felt like cozy television. TV specials did to me, and they were always like very serious topics or remakes of something. And especially remakes of something British, that always would get a whole series. So that's what limited series remind me of. They just remind me of watching a TV special. I hope I explained that right. And anyone who else who was there, if I missed something about them, you can go ahead and add it in the comments. Let's reminisce together, you guys. Does anybody else remember TV specials and like them? I loved them. What were your favorites? Okay. Eyes. Done. For the most part. Let's just throw a little bit down. We're doing the whole shebang. We're just gonna throw a little bit on the outside. I'm just gonna help move that around a bit. Did it move? Boom. Ba-bum. Simple eyes. And zoom back out. Hey. They. Let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. I'm not gonna put on a lot of foundation though. I don't feel like it. But I still gotta do the whole shebang because I said so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's time for the what? That's right. The piano song. I love that combo. This is gonna be a damn shame. Does ColourPop even make this color anymore? Ingenue. Somebody let me know. And then I used this, the Maybelline Spicy Mauve number 65. And that's kink. This is when we're doing full everyday makeup shebang. And then we're gonna use exactly one finger. And then we're just gonna add a little more because you don't want to essentially double dip. And we're just gonna put the blush here. You see how we ran out of that? Now we have this one. Yeah, 4 fingers. I don't want to repeat which one touches the. It's okay to bring it here. This is from my old theorem of, coloring. When I'm coloring, it's like wide and outside. When I am trying to do brightening, I put it more in the front of the face. Contouring blushes, obviously, more towards the cheek. I have a whole video. Hopefully I put the card there and I didn't just look over there looking delusional. And then you color these 3 fingers. And hopefully that's enough there. Oh man, I love this color. That's 1 finger is worth for a nice little blush. And then we have two fingers, double it up. Oh, I love this coloring. Get it in the temple. Get it in the temple. Hidden temple. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. It also gives a little sheen to the cheeks. Makes the skin feel juicy. That's pretty much it. So, thanks for, oh man, her hair is crazy. But this is my everyday makeup. I really like it. This is the full gamut. Take some of that shine down off the lip. Shine down, remember that band? Were they one of those secret Christian bands that wasn't so secret, you know? It was just more so secret because they never like explicitly say like Jesus is my savior. I think this look lends itself to be lash free and lash friendly at the same time. So if you're someone who wants to wear false lashes, I think this style of makeup works. But anyway, this is the full gamut, and this is the last day, like I said. Thanks for watching this not 6 days same face, but like 6 days same face coded video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.
I wish you just told me.